Okay, so now you should hear me talk. If you want to say something while I'm talking, just so we can equalize the volumes here.
Roger, roger. Hello, everyone. This is a test. This is an audio test, guys. Hello, everyone.
So, see if it all comes out.
Under the bright skies, only sunshine. Under the bright skies, when the words are like bullets and they break through your skin, and there's no way to get them all out. When it feels like rust sipping into your soul, stay gold, 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 stay gold, stay gold, 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 under the bright skies. Something out there, out of reach, couldn't stop you, couldn't hold you back. You were so real, so real. When the words are like bullets and they break through your skin, and there's no way to get them all when it feels like a rush seeping into your soul. Stay gold, stay.
What is up, guys? I know you didn't expect to see us back so soon, but after the SATAL event this morning, but we're back. I'm joined here by 104th Maverick to bring you an event that I really don't know much about. I know it's called the helicopter tournament, but Maverick, do you want to give us a little bit of insight on what exactly we have in store for us today?
Yeah, sure. Hey guys, welcome on board. This should be a good one, something new, something totally different. Shout out to Alpenwolf for putting this one together. We've tried to do this for a long time and never been able to figure it out, and he stepped up to the plate and put this together. So very simply, the short story is it's a PvP event where instead of clients being in jets flying and shooting missiles at each other, they're in helicopters and they're shooting missiles and guns at each other from helicopters. So on the red side we have the KA-50 and the MI-8 versus the blue side, which has the Gazelle and the UH-1H. So a bit of an uneven matchup in different places, but certainly a recipe for some excitement.
I hope so. I don't know. You know, I've flown helicopters a little bit, but I don't know really much about them. I think I attempted or worked on not crashing in the KA-50, but I've flown the Huey a little bit. I've flown the MI-8 a little bit, but I am by no means a competent helipilot. And I think earlier you were kind of voicing the same thing. But before we jump into any more, I'm going to take us into so we can actually see what's going on here. Well, what do you expect, Maverick, to come out of this? I mean, we're just both, it's a new event. It's not anything we've done before or you've done before. What do you expect the outcome of this to be? How do you expect all of this to shake out?
Chaotically.
Chaotically.
Is my prediction. I think that it's going to start off. There definitely is going to be a plan for both sides. I think that plan is instantly going to go out the window as soon as people start getting shot at. We're in new territory here, Maltar. We've never done a helicopter event before. And all these guys are not only competent helicopter pilots, but most of them are extremely competent fast jet pilots as well. So I'm expecting to see some BVR and BFM tactics to come into play to a certain extent, but I think it's just going to be chaos for the whole time.
You know, talking about BFM and BVR tactics coming into a helo event just kind of, it makes me laugh, brings a smile to my face, because we're talking about a lot of equipment that can't go over 200 miles an hour. Which in the world that we live in isn't very fast.
No, but it's going to, for that altitude that these guys are going to be flying at today for the majority, I think the scenery is going to be going past fast enough, and the closure rate of particularly the Gazelle now with the Mistral missiles, the all aspect, and the KA-50 with its slightly longer range. Well, it's definitely has a longer range. Those missiles are going to be coming in pretty fast, regardless if they're only doing 200 knots.
Now, you did tell us what the event was about. But are there any objectives on top of killing each other that need to be taken care of while this event is being flown? Are there any targets that need to be hit, so on and so forth?
Yeah, so both sides have ground forces that they have to both protect and destroy. So this is very similar to the Red Flag series of events that we run, where there's X amount of targets that are available, and the winning team is the team that scores the most kills on those targets. So not only do they have helicopters to shoot at, but there's also targets that are going to be on the ground that they have to protect from the enemy, but also find the enemy's ground targets and attack and kill those.
Just watching some of these guys ingress, what it looks to me is going on is just people are taking off as they get ready to go. And Frosty is actually the first man off the pad. And he has a significant lead over anybody else from the red side. About 4 kilometers. We're in metric today, folks, so don't let that confuse you. All my calls for distances and stuff are going to be in metric. Altitudes, all that stuff. So don't let that confuse anybody. Okay, so we talked about how this event goes down. We talked about targets that can be hit and stuff. How do you think you talked about this is going to be absolute mayhem, but from your perspective, do you think any of these airframes are going to have an advantage over one another? My opinion, the Mistral Gazelle, for its 4 hots, obviously has an advantage because it is an air-to-air platform in comparison to everything else. Do you think the KA-50 can stack up?
I think on paper, it looks more fair than it, excuse me, than it will be in reality. The Mistral Gazelle is very, very powerful, and a lot of people will think that, well, the KA-50 with its longer range and its sensor there, the TV that it has the ability to target that weapon is going to give it the edge. Well, I don't think that's really going to count for an awful lot, because the Gazelle pilots will just break line of sight. They'll just be down low as they possibly can. So I don't think the KA-50's range is going to count for anything here today, unless the KA-50 can fly a lot higher than the Gazelles that are coming in.
You know, somebody brought up a good point in chat. Are the AI gunners allowed in this event?
As far as I'm aware, yes. As far as I'm aware. So that definitely could be a factor, 100%.
Guess he's on the other side of that hill right there. I'm really anxious to see how this whole thing comes together. You always put out these objectives for people to kill, but it always divulges into people just killing each other, and the objectives become second rate. Separation between the two teams is now down to 43 kilometers. But for helos, that can be an eternity. See if anybody else is getting ready to take off here. More KA-50s come out onto the red side. We haven't seen, or I haven't seen, any MI-8s yet. Are they coming out of a different area, or do we not have really any MI-8s? We got one. I see one. 2. So we've got 2 MI-8s and a lot of KA-50s. Now, Maverick, is there a numerical balance here between the blue and the red side?
We tried to get it as close as possible. The blue side had a lot more people initially. Unfortunately, we had quite a lot of red guys that dropped out at the last minute due to some real life issues. So at the moment, we're running 10 blue versus 9 red. So it's actually pretty even.
It's a pretty big change of pace to the red flags that you guys have run in the past as far as player numbers. This is a much more concentrated, not as high numbers, but maybe it's just a little bit different than things we've seen come out of the 104th in the past.
We've wanted to do this for a while. We've wanted to do one of these helicopter events. We've just not been sure about how it was going to work out. And like I said, all credit to Alpenwolf, who's the guy that actually stepped up and said, hey, I've got an idea if you guys could host it. And we said, hell yeah. So this is the first event, so we anticipated it was going to get off to a small start, but we're hoping that this event goes really well, and then the next time we do it, it's going to have more exposure and more people are going to want to get on board, because it's a good recipe for some chaos and some good fun.
Just waiting for these guys to get a little bit closer to the objective. It looks like Frosty's headed towards 290. Got about 10 kilometers to go, and it was a little loud earlier when I was asking you about the objectives. Are these objectives things for them to strike, or do they have some other motive for being there?
A bit of both. So the red guys are trying to defend the red units while targeting the blue units, hunting down the blue ground units and killing those, which it looks like we have a man Wizard, DW Wizard's on his way to attack, and it looks like Frosty is possibly thinking about doing the same thing as well. And the blue side looks like they're trying to haul ass to get in there. I think the reds are going to be all over these ground units, though. I don't think the blues are going to arrive in time to save them.
Now, do you attribute that to the speed advantage that the KA-50 has over the Huey?
It looks like it. It looks like that's what it's coming down to. It's just the raw pace. So that might be something we have to take into consideration for round 2. The next time we do this helicopter event, is that we might need to have some provision in there that maybe negates that speed advantage, or let them have it, since the Mistral is such a powerful platform. If it's, like you said, it's a dedicated air-to-air platform rather than the K50, who's certainly can do air-to-air, but its air-to-air is for self-defense. The Mistral was designed to go up and find stuff and kill it.
Looks like Frosty was thinking about doing a pop-up attack. He's trying to stay behind these hills. Wizard's taking a much more gung-ho approach as he comes in over the hills, spots the smoke. Does he see any of the targets? We can see down here that there's a couple APCs and some foot mobiles. Not too many targets, but they may be hard to find. Is the issue here. I don't know. Have to see.
One of the problems I can kind of foresee happening is that, unfortunately, we didn't manage to get anybody to do GCI for either side, so that is going to make things incredibly difficult. Although having the ground objectives is going to put everybody in the same area. But I think we're going to see the same sort of thing that we've seen in the first red flag with the MiG-15 and the Sabre, where even if they're in the same area, they're not necessarily going to be able to see each other all the time. I see Frosty's taking some fire. Frosty, oh, they got some ground fire coming up at Frosty. Frosty's tail.
I think that's Wizard. Yeah, he took some ground fire from those APCs.
Yeah. Not as ice cold as he originally thought there. See the blue smoke coming in to help with the target identification as well. Looks like Wizard's going to be taking some more fire here pretty soon.
And it looks like Frosty's taking a much more standoff approach than what Wizard did with the cannon on the K50. I'm going to assume that Frosty's going to be trying to utilize his Vickers coming in here on those APCs.
That's really the sensible thing to be doing. See, we've got rounds coming up now. Rounds coming up at Wizard. This is a risky maneuver. He's pretty safe up there in the skies right now, but it's not. It's just going to take one lucky bullet, bro. One lucky bullet, and you're coming down.
There's a lot of crossfire coming in here against Wizard. Looks like he's off again. He's dispatched a couple targets. Looks like Frosty's putting some Vickers out. So Frosty does see some of the targets. We can see Wizard egressing out of the AO there to the left.
Maybe a bit of teamwork going on there. Maybe a little bit of, hey, bro, I'll get them to shoot at me and you put them down.
Maybe. See Frosty taking down at least one target. Frosty, in contrast to Wizard's approach, isn't garnering any type of enemy fire here. We can see Wizard coming back in here. Another Vickers coming off of Frosty.
Small arms coming up again at Wizard. He needs to be really careful. I don't think he sees that he's being shot at right now. He's hit, dude. No, sorry, that's the smoke from his gun.
Oh, sorry, guys. We'll just jump here to...
He's taking rounds from the right close that he doesn't see. I think this guy's going to buy it here, dude. This is going to be the end for this guy.
He's just shrugging him off. Like to see him try and utilize those rockets or Vickers here instead of just the cannon on the K50. But Frosty still trying to tear it up with Vickers, and he's still in a very advantageous position, not taking any type of small arms fire, utilizing the standoff range that the Vickers has, and just popping these APCs at his leisure.
This is a walk in the park for Frosty here.
Yeah, evidently.
No stranger to the K50. This guy's flown this aircraft for nearly 10 years.
Oh, here comes some rockets coming from Wizard.
I see that. Nice, nice. Some cool ground views if you click on the ground unit and then F7. You see the rockets coming off the helicopter, some cool shots.
Problem is getting...
You can also press left, alt, and F2 once you're on a ground unit. Left, alt, and F2. And you can move the view without actually moving around.
Yeah. My issue is I can't see all the ground units for some reason. I'm not really sure why. So I'm just looking here, and the QEs coming from the blue side are still a decent distance away
Yeah.
from the AO, while the two KA-50s from the red side have been dishing it out.
And the 4 aircraft in the front, Maltar, none of them are the Mistral. All of them are the Hueys, like you mentioned there. So the air cover's actually in the back, and that's not an ideal sitch. Nice little package coming up the coast. Look at this. Alpenwolf, Natch, and Octopole Fire coming up the coastline with weapons to bear. 2 MI8s in the front and Octopole coming up supporting. Octopole, again, veteran in DCS, really knows what he's doing. I'm expecting him to get some good kills here today. That's a great shot if you look at Octopole's aircraft flying an escort with those 2 MI8s.
I think that's where they're heading. They're heading to that southern objective.
Yep. It looks like they want to try and defend. Octopole will be able to see the red smoke from where he is. So yeah, these Hueys are in big trouble. These Gazelles need to hurry up and get over here.
Well, we think they're in big trouble. We'll have to see if they're able to stand their own, because I've seen, and I too in the past, not just seen, it's happened to me. I've been shot down in fast movers by Hueys or the small arms coming from MI8s. So it's not, they're not completely ineffective or docile birds coming in here from the west.
I think Octopole Fire sees them already. I can see him starting to head out feet wet, and he's starting to climb a little bit as well. So I think he sees them. He's tally visual, I think. Maybe we'll be looking for some Vickers coming off Octopole Fire's rail anytime soon. I'm on Octopole, I'm using the left alt and F2 just to put his aircraft on the right, and so I can see all the way to the left when the missile gets fired here. They're not far away now. What's the range here? Let me have a quick look. Octopole to the nearest Huey is 4 miles, bro. We're gonna get
see them, though? That's the question.
He has to see them. He definitely has to see them. He's got line of sight. He's got line of sight. I'm using F5 and I'm zooming in, so he does have line of sight. He's moving his nose around as if he's trying to target them as well. I think right now he's pressing a lot of buttons in the cockpit. I see
Here comes
shots.
some small arms, I think, from the Hueys. No, those are the, yeah, those are the Hueys lighting up the ground targets. We can see the tracer fire bouncing off the ground.
Yep.
Spray of rockets.
Yep.
Octopole's
really climbing now. He just put a lot of collective in and nose down. He's definitely seen someone.
Question is who has he seen? And have they seen him?
Alpenwolf and Natch deciding just to peel off to the north. Looks like Frosty's going for a nice little flanking maneuver as well. Got some more rockets out by another Huey down there. Octopole was so close. This is going to get really messy really quickly here. Ricker's out. We've got shots out now from Octopole. Weapons tracking.
Is this going to be first blood?
Oh, he missed.
Don't think so.
Come on, bro. Shoot again.
When he's at this range, I mean, you really could just be utilizing the
cannon
on the...
Yeah, get a cannon out there. But yeah, he's open for another.
There goes
Victor.
another hot.
Fox 5. Here we go. This will be a Fox 1, actually. Oh, I didn't hit him. Oh, it was close.
I think that missed. That was really close.
He's got so many targets available here that it must just be a bit of a mind mess up just trying to pick one. Yeah, maybe he should be switching to the cannon now. Too close for missiles, go. Switching the guns. There's a Huey coming straight towards him.
Yep. Yeah. See if he see him. Huey's now left to right on the coast.
Right on the nose, bro.
There
He's
it
firing
goes.
something.
Come on, get that cannon. Oh!
Oh,
Just
slice
came
of
by the
cannon,
tail.
boss. Come on, let's see it.
There's the
Yes,
cannon.
here we go, here we go. Rounds down range.
But will that Huey get in range? There's
Oh
the
my
gunners
God.
lighting him
yeah,
up.
Yeah, he's in big trouble now. Oh, he's hit. Oh, this is awesome, dude.
Oh!
Oh,
Big hits
boom,
on the
fuck, you
Huey.
Check it out, dude.
Look at that,
Check it out.
the main rotor just whirly birding off the top of that. Off the top of that.
That was awesome.
Huey.
That was awesome. Octable Fire first on the board. Wizard went down. Only Bone was the first on the board with a Mistral. Got a kill on Wizard. We didn't see that. Oh shit! Yeah, go to the north. Go to the north. Only Bone is getting merged with two MI8s.
But this Mistral being sneaky beaky coming in on these MI8s.
Oh,
So
no,
they're going
look
to
how
come
close
right
they are.
in front of each other.
Look how close
But this
they are, bro.
Mistral could be in a world of
Oh
trouble
my
if these
God,
AI
look at
gunners,
this
and there
thing.
they go.
One's crashed. Oh, Nat's
Oh,
killed
that-
himself. He just crashed.
That
no.
MI8's in trouble now as that Mistral's all over his 6.
He's too close though. He's too close to fire. Well, this is where collective control comes into work
Take a
here. What's
break
those
here
trees?
just for a sec. Excuse me, a second to see if anything else is going on. Octuple Fire still in a very great firing position, looking down at the blue targets. The Mistral of Only Bone and Alpenwolf are now duking it out over here next to the red engagement zone. It looks like Only Bone has built up a little bit of separation here to try and get a Mistral shot. There it is.
Oh, Fox 2.
Splash.
Boom. Down he goes. Only
One
Bone.
down.
Great. That's two legitimate kills and one maneuver kill out of this guy.
Yeah. That was impressive.
So he's now got a K50 off the nose. So we've got Octable Fire with some more Vickers out. Doesn't look like that's actually going to reach out and...
Well,
in fact,
that
hold on,
might.
hold
That
on.
may be going for Doc Willie.
Yeah, he's just hovering.
He's
dude, he
just
doesn't see
hanging
it.
out. Is he going to eat that? I don't know. I can't see it.
I'm watching Doc. He's not exploded yet.
No, he's
I
not.
think Octable got to become another one.
Oh, but Largo here. Does Largo see Octuple Fire? I don't think he does.
Only Bone's shooting at another one. He's merged with another one. He's just shot at another K50 to the north. Oh, he's merged again. I think he's out of ammo though. He's just going to fly over him.
Did the KA-50 get hit?
Possibly.
Who is that? Roofies.
Roofies. So Bushman now coming up towards behind where Roofies is. He's going to see Only Bone. He does. He's moving his nose on him. He sees the K50. He's guns out. Guns out. I think Only Bone is Winchester.
I think Only Bone is in a world of hurt now that he's got that KA-50 all over his 6.
He's got two of them now engaging him. Farrago is coming to the rescue. Bushman with a Vicar out. Tracking straight in the ground. Right, Octable Fire still wheeling and dealing on the coastline. No shots getting fired at the moment. Looks like we're staying with SF
Another
Bushman.
Vicar coming on Only Bone. Missed.
Fox out.
Missed. I think the cannon's the way to go. That Mistral,
Yeah.
as small as it is and as nimble as it is going to be a hard one to take down.
They need to just close the range on him. Just get as close as they can and open up. Bushman looks like he's going to hit a tree. What's going on here?
Pull up. I think he got over it.
Yeah. I think he was looking at the sensor there. He had his eye in the cockpit.
Yeah, I'd like
there,
to
not looking
see
inside.
who are the KA-50s here? Farrago and Bushmani. I'd like to see them just push it. Push up the collectives, try and chase down that Mistral, and then
Yeah.
get in close and then put the cannon on them.
They're taking ground fire now. The guys need to keep moving. One of them's slowing down.
I don't know how much the KA-50s really care about the ground fire.
Bushmanny having a hard time getting these Vickers to track. Every single weapon that comes off nosedives. Like you say, they just need to collective up, nose down, and chase this guy.
But look
Close
at
that range.
Jump from there and look at where Frosty is. He's come into the
Oh,
backside of everybody's position. Is he able to find anyone from his current location?
Aggressor's going to pop out in front of him, left to right. He sees him. Look at Frosty. He sees him off the nose. Tally visual. Vicar out.
Is it going to track? It's got a good
dude,
lead.
it's
Is it going to hit him?
It's tracking, son. It's tracking.
No, I think it missed.
He's going to have another go, though.
Yeah, it missed him. Vickers just haven't been very effective.
No.
See if Frosty here switches to the cannon. No, Vicar out again. Just not able to turn and keep up with him.
Straight to the cannon. Straight to the cannon now. You need to be careful.
There
There's
it
another
is.
one coming. Huey now knows he's getting shot at.
Collective up, Frosty. Don't go into VRS.
Oh, VRS is coming. We need to get a cannon neutralized right off the nose. Not as easy as it looks, this Malta, is it? It looks very easy, but it's not
really
as easy
difficult.
as it looks doing this. It really is very difficult.
Oh, there's a good hit. Tail rotor, I think, for that Huey is gone. Nope, tail rotor's still rocking. So I did see him get a hit, but it doesn't look like it did anything hugely to that Huey.
Alright, we're checking what's happening. Only Bowden has managed to escape those K-50s. He's RTB. He might get mixed up with Frosty on the way home.
Well, Frosty's chasing him down. Let's see if there's anything else going on. Not a whole lot.
We've got Turtle Lover and Galley Man over at the objective. But both of those guys, one of them's a Mistral, so he's looking for Tiger, which is creeping in. I think Tiger's actually getting into a little perch. He wants to just get a little bit of an overwatch on, like Frosty was doing earlier on, and get some weapons out at longer range.
Oh, there it goes. There went the main rotor of Aggressor, so Frosty finally able to take him down.
Nice job. Look at the bank on that. Look at that. Don't overdo it, bro. Don't overdo it. Oh, shit. That was close. Frosty's a trained professional. He knows what he's doing.
Trained professional. Trained professional in Rotary Mayhem. Yeah, that's...
He's got another one coming straight at him.
Does
Really
he see
close.
him, though?
Oh, look how much guns that...
They're a little bit over a hill.
The Huey sees him. The Huey definitely sees him. Watch this. We're going to have some guns out from the Huey. Frosty's got no idea. Look, here come the guns.
Yeah, but the Huey's got to get a lot closer to make those...
Yeah, he's fired too
7.62
early.
rounds
He's fired
effective.
too early. Now Frosty knows what the game is.
And Frosty just says, no shit's given. I'm turning into you. Where are you at? Oh, major hits coming in there.
Oh, danger. Close, bro. That's where this guy's at. Just trying to get higher. Very sensible by Frosty. Get as high as possible. So that if he wants to shoot, he has to put his nose up and get slower. And then it gives Frosty the chance to escape. Very sensible.
And he gets out of there. But Frosty's got another one, Largo. Does Largo see him? No. So Frosty able to make it out of that that engagement, getting in there deep.
Yeah. Only bow on the Mistral's RTB. There is no... Frosty has to get past one Mistral at the objective. We've got Farrago, Bushmanny and Roofies to the north. Looks like they're engaging the last of the ground targets there. The blue side only have 3 infantry soldiers left on their objective. That's all. So it looks like it looks like both sides are probably going to take out all the ground objectives at the rate we're going at the moment, and it's going to end up coming down to air-to-air attrition.
So who's winning the air-to-air attrition here?
I would let me have a quick look. We'll have a look at the teams. It's actually pretty balanced right now.
I see 5, 6 remaining for red. Could have an engagement coming from the KA-50 of Tiger versus the Mistral of Turtle Lover.
There's only 2 Mistrals left, which is going to
But I don't know that Tiger sees him, and Turtle Lover bearing down. Is that a Mistral out? Don't think so. Not yet, at least.
Tiger might have it. He might be looking at the TV screen.
Oh, there
He might
goes
be
the
looking at
Mistral.
sensor.
He's in
Is it
trouble.
coming? Oh, shit.
Right
yeah.
at him. Splash
Boom.
1. Tiger puts the flares out after he's been hit for good measure.
So Turtle maybe looking to get in mixed with Wizard now, heading in the right direction, possibly starting to turn cold. Yeah, he's starting to turn cold now. Looks like Missy from the fight in 99th is trying to chase down Frosty. Frosty's going to have the legs to get away from him though. Maybe if they can coordinate on the radio, Turtle Lover can actually intercept Frosty on the way back west.
Wobbling Goblin, I don't think I have that song on standby, unfortunately. I don't even know that I have it. Have I played it? Virago's still dishing it up with the Vickers. They're cleaning up the northern area, and Frosty dumping a bunch of Vickers for some reason. I wonder if he's having issues.
The action's coming thick and fast now.
Frosty's bird is all sorts of shot up.
He took a lot of rounds from those miniguns.
But it's something to say about the way the Russians build things, as how much punishment that KA-50 was able to take. But he's coming head-to-head against the Mistral of Turtle Lover. We can see Frosty out there in the distance. He's going to fly right across the 12 o'clock of Turtle Lover.
Oh, if he's got ammo, Frosty's going down. Frosty is going down, dude. I'm calling it right now. Oh, Turtle sees him. Don't hit the tree.
Oh, don't hit
no,
the tree. Yeah, Frosty's in trouble now.
Oh, Turtle
Does Turtle
doesn't
Lover see him? No! No, he doesn't. And Frosty just says, well, see you later, and just carries on his way home.
Sunshine lollipops. He's even flaring, dude. What the fuck? I can't believe that happened.
I can't believe that happened either.
We definitely need to get GCI for the next time we do this.
Oh, come on. Don't make this... Maybe. Oh, get resituated here. So we're kind of in a lull. Now, are they able to refit and rearm and come
Yes.
back? Are they able to grab new aircraft?
If firm, yeah. So if they make it back to the base, they can rearm and repair, or if it won't repair, they can take another aircraft. As long as they make it back to the FARPs, though. I think we've got a little free ship coming out from the red side that have just done that. They've rearmed and repaired.
Yeah, we saw the octuple fire RTB after engaging the southern element of the blue side, but I haven't seen these MI8s yet or before.
Oh yeah, hold on a second.
Look like they're latecomers.
Ah, right. So a bit of confusion. They actually have unlimited lives. Don't ask me how they're going to score there, man. Luckily, that's not my responsibility. But they have. So if you get shot down, you can respawn. To declare the winner at the end of the mission after 1.5 hours, the points on the scoreboard for all aerial and ground kills will be added together. So luckily, Alpenwolf's going to do that, and that's not down to me. And then we'll decide who the winner is. But yeah, so it should keep the action coming. Then they can get shot, they can respawn, they can come back.
These foot mobiles, they're gonna have a hard time finding these foot mobiles in the trees.
Yes, he's going to fly right over them. And also K-50s, a lot of them, they all got their lights on.
It's just the cool thing to do, didn't you know?
Yeah. What's the goddamn sitch? So yeah, shout out again to Alpenwolf for putting on this event, for coming up, doing all the hard work and getting it promoted and building a mission and all that stuff. We just came in and took the easy option out and hosting the event, so there's no hard work in it for us, and also thanks to Maltar for coming in and helping us out with the stream. Hoping to do more events with you guys, the DCS World events, as we host our PvP stuff. Hoping to do more of those streams with you guys.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's always, that was one reason why I set this whole thing up, because I wanted to put everything in one location, make it easier for people to find, and I think that was just something that DCS was missing. M60s on the Hueys are opening up on somebody, but he's taken significant amounts of ground fire.
Damn.
Takes a couple hits. Don't see anything significant yet.
It's like Vietnam down there. I see a red moon rising.
Give me 1 second. So now that I'm assuming about halfway through this, do you see any of your predictions that we made at the start changing at all?
Everything that I predicted has not came true. The massacre that was going to be the blue side running in there and destroying all the reds turned out to be the complete opposite. I'd say, fair enough, people can respawn, but I'd say the reds have control. I think the reds have it right now.
There we go, guys. Change the music a little bit. Get some Vietnam era stuff going on in here. I feel like that's more appropriate.
Winchester Delta on the stream saying that we need the Apache on blue. I can't, honestly, man. If we got the Apache in the sim, yeah, I wouldn't fly fixed wing for a long time.
For multiple KA-50s coming in from the red objective against the all by his lonesome 99th Missy. Oh no.
He is in big trouble.
Oh no. Oh, and he's broadcasting his location with those rockets coming off. Oh no, is all I have to say. This could be a problem. Farrago turning in immediately in his direction. Missy's in trouble. He's got a four-ship of KA-50s coming in on him. This is not good.
He's going to be merged. He's about to be merged. I think he sees him. He's just like, oh shit, what's that, son? Oh, that escalated quickly.
Man, Missy, unfortunately, just coming right in to the danger zone, and the wolf pack of KA-50s out of the northeast just demolished him.
There was no mercy. No mercy. We got a Mistral, a Gazelle M with Doc Willie's just coming in. Kevlar's coming in. Where are all the Mistrals? We need we need the Mistrals in there.
Doc Willie, he's gonna be in for a world of hurt here coming soon too. Flying into, I thought Farrago was gonna fly straight into him, but it doesn't look like that's gonna be the case. I don't know what they're trying to do. I guess they just came down here to try and defend the red targets. Mistral just taking it nice and slow from Doc Willie.
Well, Doc's in an M. Doc's in the anti-tank one, so he doesn't even have air-to-air rockets. Those are air-to-ground rockets he has.
Yeah. I guess they should have said it's just the Gazelle.
So he thinks he's going in there to kick some ass. He's going in there to get his ass kicked.
Yeah, exactly. I was just going to say, he's going to go in there and get his ass slaughtered. Vickers coming out on Kevlar. Is he going to eat this? There it is! The first Vickers kill of the round.
Oh, there it goes, there it goes.
Man, Oh, no. And who'd that come? That came from Bushmani.
Yeah. A little coastline kill.
Kevlar just coming in straight and level, eats the Vickers to the face. But Doc Willie has made his way around the backside, and he may come up right up the tail of Roofies. Does he see him? Or is he tunnel visioned in on his screen? No, I think he does see him. But is he going to be able to get one of those hots off? What's going on here? I don't think it's going to be a factor. Nope, he's just going to hang out. Not going to shoot, not going to give away his position. So he's pretty okay. Doc Willie's just playing it safe. Also looks like a lot of these K-50 pilots have forgotten to put their gear up. But now it looks like Farrago and Roofies are just sitting treetop level, waiting to ambush anybody that comes in. But what they don't know is that right on the other side of the ridge... Oh no! What happened there? Doc Willie gets punished by somebody. Bushmani, I think, puts a Vicar into him. Sorry, guys, I didn't know. Didn't see that, but Bushmani with the second Vickers kill.
Yeah, that's a confirmed kill. And Bushmani's still alive from the start. Only Bones got 2 confirmed kills and a maneuver kill. Bushmani's got 2 confirmed. Turtle Lover's got 2 confirmed as well. So we've got some decent kills out there. Frosty 1 kill and 6 ground kills. Made it back to base. It looks like Natch has found these ground targets. He's just taken the last infantry targets out. He's just totally eliminated them.
Yep.
I love the sound of that MI8. If you, like, MI8 and press F3 and listen to it fly by.
I just love how distinct all of the helos sound.
Yeah.
I think, granted, my sounds are modded all hell, but it's just... I like that they're just so different from one another, and you can tell exactly what it is just by the way it's flying by you.
Yeah. Alright, I got to call it out. Blue side being a little unorganised. They keep running in here as singletons, and they're running in like the wrong aircraft are going into the AO first. I mean, they're running in on their own with Hueys and stuff. They need to get everyone that's in a Mistral at the front, and then everybody else follows those guys.
You know, one thing we haven't seen yet, though, is I'd like to see somebody call them the bus. I'd like to see one of the MI8s get in on this Rotary Bird, Whirlybird on Whirlybird action here and see them go head-to-head against some of the blue guys. We haven't seen that happen yet.
They got a good cannon on the front of that aircraft. The 2 of them. Side-mounted miniguns.
And lots of rockets.
We got Alpenwolf and Natch splitting off from the main sort of herd. They're heading north. Looks like they've got a flanking maneuver in mind by the looks of it. But Casper just kind of wandering closer to danger. Casper's about to find out what it's like to be a ghost anytime soon if he keeps going further forward on his own.
Virtual air racing with the host. Thanks, guys. Much appreciated. Hopefully your guys' stream went well. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Rotary Mayhem, if you will. This has been a lot of fun to watch. I didn't know what to expect going into this, but this has been a lot of fun. Farrago looks like he's bearing down on this lead Huey from Casper. Coming up over this ridge. Doing this ambush style. What we'd see out of Desert Storm with the Apaches.
Casper is just going to pop up and snap the life right out of him. Sorry, Farrago. Look at this. Look at Farago and then press F5.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. But
Oh,
does
he doesn't
Farago
see
see him?
No, it doesn't look. See, that's what I mean with the GCI, sir.
Turn to your right, Farago. He's right next to you. But at this point, you just have to hope that the AI gunners from the Huey don't open up and give away your position.
Oh, they're going to pass right by each other.
Nah, he's gone. Casper made it through.
Like a ghost.
Excuse me.
Only
Bushmani,
Bones
though.
coming.
Look at Bushmani's position back here.
Only Bones Fox 2 on Farago.
Uh-oh. There's the flares. And it goes for the flares. So Farago obviously saw that one. Puts a Vicar back in exchange.
Oh, this is going to be epic. If he gets in, this guy's a hero.
Oh, right by his canopy.
Second Fox away.
Oh, right over the top of that Mistral.
Farago
Oh, it did get him. Oh,
No wall. Is he gone?
I think Only Bone just went into an oscillation and ripped his main rotor off. I don't know if it got him. I didn't see it detonate, but I don't know what happened. But his main rotor went
He's
bye-bye,
dead.
and
Yeah,
that was it. Oh,
he was hit. No,
Farago
the
did
Vicar
get
gone,
him.
The Vicar gone.
The
So
SF
far.
boys with those Vicars, deadly, taking it to the blue side.
That's the kill of the tournament, as far as I'm concerned. He was fired on first, put out the countermeasures, evaded the missile, and returned fire and killed the guy that started it. That was awesome. Bushmani looks like he's going to be getting mixed up with Casper. Casper, well, here you go. Here it looks like we're going to have the Huey versus the MI8 on the objective here. There's Vicar out by Bushmani trying to close him down. I think he's going to eat it. He's going to eat this. Oh, it missed.
No, it did hit him. I saw
Did it?
I think it hit him. I saw some debris come off of the Huey like it scraped his tail rotor. So it definitely hit him, but it just didn't hit him enough to do any significant damage. But now
MI8's trying to get
Natch,
the nose on for guns.
with the MI8, I'd like to see the MI8 just open
I
up
think
with
you're
all
going to
those
see
rockets.
it, dude. I think it's going to come right now, bro.
Man, those are some big auto guns coming off that. Oh, there's a hit.
He's hit.
But I think it
Watch
was
the
in a
trees,
position.
man, watch the
Oh, there
trees.
goes the main rotor. Man, seeing the bus get in on the action, Natch dispatching one of the Hueys. And this has just been disaster for the Blue Force side. Goa Kaleman is just all by his lonesome on the blue objective.
Optical fire has got the Mistral in sight.
Does he see him?
Yeah, sorry, it's an M. They don't have line of sight just yet, but they're,
No, I
they're
think
within half a
the
mile.
Mistral's behind the tree. So he doesn't see it quite yet. Just creeping up. Creeping up. Like the stalker you didn't know that was behind you. Always getting closer.
Like a great white shark.
I don't think he
has no
knows
idea
he's
what it
there.
is.
He's breaking off
No,
a little
no.
bit. I think he's going to see him now coming over this ridge if he's eyes out on the out of the canopy with that SA.
All right, they have line of sight now, but do
He's
they
got to
see
see
each
him.
other?
I can see him. You've got the ground effect coming off that Mistral.
Yep. We're going to know. We're just waiting for Octoball to snap right.
He's starting to
Oh,
turn
he
right.
sees him.
I think he sees him.
Yeah, he sees him, dude. Oh, this
Oh,
is going to be sore, bro.
Oh
this
no.
is going to be painful.
This is like shooting fish in a barrel. Uh-oh. Oh, come on, get some better shots. Oh, he takes him down.
Headshotted him. Insta-killed him. Insta-killed him.
Well, those gun pods seem to be way more effective than the main cannon.
Especially from 50 feet.
Yeah, exactly. I would have liked to see, just because the Mistral didn't see him, octuple fire just kind of ease up and hover right next to him, come around on the canopy and just put him right through the canopy.
I see how well this event is playing out with just like 10 versus 9 is what we started off with here. So Yeah, imagine this like in 2 months' time when we do this again, but it's going to be 20 versus 20, and we actually have GCI as well. This is going to be adrenaline times 1,000. Don't know what that means, but that's what it's going to be.
I don't know. It's been a lot of fun to watch. I was, in all honesty, I was lackluster and kind of skeptical coming in here, but this has been fun.
I knew this was going to be, and I knew this was going to deliver more than what it said on the tin. I did. You were skeptical. You said, "Oh no, I don't know." But yeah, this was only 10 versus 9. Imagine, like I said. Do you know what I mean? You guys watching on the stream, you guys are seeing the people on the stream are saying this looks really cool. And do you know, if you've got any helicopters in DCS, you want to take part. Do you know what I mean? Come at us in the next round when we put the next round on, guys. Let's get 20 versus 20, and we'll have fighter controllers telling you where the enemy helicopters are.
Roofy's bearing down on one of the last remaining blue 4 Hueys. Does he see him? The Huey's coming over the ridge line. I think Roofy's spotted him.
Roofy's with lights on though. Roofy's doesn't see him.
Roofy's, where are you going? What are you doing?
This Huey.
You're giving him a barn-sized target to shoot.
Make him pay, bro. Another rocket's through the guns. Oh, he hit him. He's hit him with a rocket.
Oh no. Roofy's definitely knows he's there now.
Come on, Largo. Come on, bro.
Oh, there it goes.
Saw them in half.
Man. And that's all she wrote for Roofies.
That's what you get for
Mistral fight up here to the north. Bushmani pressing on Turtle Lover.
Fox 2 out.
Oh no, you got a flare. There's the flares, but they're too late.
Bushmani
takes one to the face, but the KA-50's like, I don't care. Takes another one to take him down. But now he's got to do with the Stalin buses.
Stalin buses.
And they're all over the 6 of those Mistrals.
Turtle's in big trouble.
That's like a, I don't know what that would be like. That's like a prairie dog being chased by an elephant.
Yeah.
Oh, no, did he pull up in time? Is he going to hit that tree? No, he's not. Saves it. I think.
Oh, he's going down.
Did he go down? Yeah, he did.
He's down. Maneuver kill.
Or over enthusiasm on Notch's part.
Yeah, we're flying with proper flight models here, guys, in DCS. So unfortunately, there's no ARMA nonsense can take place. And well, certainly, if you try and pull some ARMA nonsense, you're going to pay for it. Looks like Farrago trying to maybe chase Turtle Lover down. Octable Fire sitting in ambush, just waiting on Largo, just wishing a mother.
Well, I think this is what the KA-50s need to be doing. When Bushmani and Farrago were doing this earlier and they were taking the ambush tactics, it was much more effective than trying to, you know, go out and search and destroy. So them sitting here, providing a stable launching platform for the Vickers, it just seems like a much more effective way to enter this fight and take on their opposition.
Taking the sensible option. He's choosing just to do Overwatch on his ground units and just wait for someone to come out into the open and think that they're hot shit. And he's just going to start putting them down. I think that's what we're about to see. He's going to see this Huey engaging those ground targets, and he's going to pursue, seek and destroy.
We do see that Huey about ready to come out from that ridge. There it is.
Now, Octable's going to see this ground fire coming up, and he's going to start looking for this target now. Sees the rockets, must see the rockets now.
Does he see him?
I think Octable might just be a little bit too low to see all this happening.
No, he sees it now. He's adding to the collective. It's coming up.
A second K-50 went right over his head as well. Look at that, just off to the left there. That's beautiful. Look at that. Fox out, son.
That's going to be trouble for that Huey as it's just egressing away. He's going to take it right up the butt. And there it is. Oh, man.
Beautiful.
Splash one.
Like you said, dude, they're just sharking it up. This is just shark to ambush tactics.
That's
They're
what
just
you have to
waiting for
do,
the
I
seal.
think.
Yeah. They're just waiting for that seal to just swim right above them and then, bow! You're out of the game, son.
I think for Blue 4 to really get back into this, they need to regroup and all ingress into the AO at the same time.
100%. They're doing it all wrong. They're coming in singletons. Do you know what I mean? There's no coordination with the Mistrals. All the Mistrals should be in one package going in first. And then they do as much damage as possible, and then the other bros come in with the guns and try and just clear a path.
Just going to comment on, we haven't seen Frosty for a while, but I go back and he's just now lifting off.
Oh. He might have some real world stuff that was maybe happening, or
he went through the actual repair process and actually repaired his own bird and refueled.
Possibly,
and rearmed.
So Octuple Fire, is he maintaining his ambush tactics here? A little bit zoomed in there. Sorry, guys.
I've seen a lot of really cool F5 views, waiting for people to come over the ridge line and stuff like that.
It's not something you really are able to take advantage of with the stationary ambush predators sitting in the trees, you know, waiting for somebody to just come over a ridge. I don't have a lot of experience of being able to utilize the camera except on fast movers. So this has been a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm just checking our time. So we are just coming up for 1 hour. So we actually have like 30 minutes left. So I'm going to start spamming that in the game chat so that the guys know.
So what we said earlier, it looks like Blue heard us. They're all coming at the same time, though they're pretty spread out. But there's not a lot of red here to try and defend this objective.
Yeah. Yeah, they need to capitalize now. Like you said, we said, yeah, they should all regroup. Well, plans change. Plans evolve all the time. They need to get in there and start taking advantage.
And Doc Willie, oh no, up here in this Mistral, could be in a very advantageous position.
Octuple Fire just skimmed the ground. The aircraft actually touched the ground. We got away with it, though.
I think Doc Willie in his current position is going to be in a perfect striking location to take it to Octuple Fire and Wizard, who have no idea that he's there if he can make it up over this hill.
The Kevlar's already got past Octuple, and the Mistral of Only Bone is in his left 10 o'clock. Octuple Fire's left 10 o'clock. It looks like he's going to make it past as well. The Mistral's now at his left 9 o'clock. He's going to make it all the way past.
Oh, but Wizard may know he's there somehow. No! Wizard, don't turn around!
Oh, Wizard's still got his lights on as well.
That's the KA-50 way. You weren't there for training.
He's going to dive down. No, I think they're really close, but Doc's not close enough.
Now, does Doc Willie, is he going to be able to see either of these guys as he comes over this ridge? Not yet. I do like that Doc Willie's taking it nice and easy. Nice and slow.
Doc and Octuple are separated by less than a mile, but they don't see each other. It looks like Wizard and Only Bone are going to end up merged, though, in the next, like, 10 seconds.
Yeah, in close quarters combat, Only Bone's going to be at a disadvantage here.
Oh, shit, look how high Bones is. Wizard is almost underneath him.
Oh, there's no way Wizard's going to see him with Bone being that high.
No way.
No way.
Look, he's directly on top of him. Uzi 1-1 merged.
But does Only Bone see him? No. Uh-oh. Wizard's all over the 6 of Kevlar. Is he
He's
gonna get
fly
some?
me over him.
Don't go into VRS.
Oh my god, come on, Huey, shoot him. Make him pay, bro, make him pay.
But Only Bone definitely sees him here.
Wizard needs
There
to die
goes
for
the
that.
hot.
Oh
There's
my
the
god.
oh!
Oh my god, dude.
Wizard
What did we
takes
just
it
see?
to the Mistral.
What did we just see?
And Doc Willie still shadowing Octuple Fire here.
Only Bo needs to pull up. Oh, he just made it. That was awesome. That was awesome. Alright, we're at exactly 30 minutes to go.
Now, who's coming out of red base? So we've got Roofies
Frostman.
and Frosty coming in, but they're going to have their hands full with 5 aircraft coming from Blue 4. But on the flip side, red has already neutralized their objective.
That's right. So Frosty not messing around with any rockets or anything. He's just coming with the missiles. He's just coming with a Vicar air-to-ground missile. Blue side definitely have the numbers closest to bullseye, but we have Natch coming up in the Stalin bus behind the two K50s of Frosty and Roofies. Everybody else looks like they're RTB though. Bushmanny's on the ground. Alpenwolf's still down there with Wizard. So those guys, if they get moving, they should be able to make it for like a little 10-minute scrap at the end. Octuple Fire's still out there creeping. I wish we'd got GCI operators. We need to make sure we have GCI for next time.
Impact Zone brings up a good point that good SA is really difficult with the small windows that are in the KA-50.
Yeah.
And I don't want
Like you
anybody
said.
to think that we're patronizing any of these pilots just because we're in here having a good time. I understand completely how difficult it is to fly a lot of these airframes, let alone fly them effectively.
Yeah, like you said, when he passed over the top, he had no hope. Do you know what I mean? It's just not. The window up there is so small anyway. It's you'd have to. He would have had to have looked at the perfect time to have even seen him. So Octuple Fire now behind 5 enemy helicopters. I want to keep my eye on Frosty. I think Frosty's the man that can here. He's slowed his progress down now. Roofies is starting to overtake him on the coastline, so Roofie's wanting to build those in there and make something happen. I think Frosty taking a more cautious approach. This Huey is going to end up coming out over the coastline and exposing himself to Frosty's aircraft.
I like the paint scheme on Roofie's KA-50.
Oh yeah, that is a good one. I like that one. So the roles have now changed. Frosty's deciding to take the lead a little bit here.
Well, I think they need to push a little bit closer and then slowly come up over Eshy and then see what they can see over the blue objective here.
I think the comment you made from the user watching the stream about situational awareness, this is where you start to see like the experienced guys are all sort of realizing that, hey, I do not
jump to Doc Willie. Doc Willie has found Octuple Fire. Octuple Fire unwillingly has exposed himself by climbing to an altitude where he can't use the ambush tactic. He is
sorry, we got killed.
completely silhouetted against the white sky, the white and blue sky, and there goes the hot, and he takes one for the team.
Damn, we just
see
lost.
His rotor come off.
Roofie's just got a kill on the Huey with a Vicar.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, one of the Huey came out over the coastline, and Roofie's put him down straight away. So good shoot, actually, with the first missile he fired there. It's not a great shot by the roof man.
Like a rabid dog, man. Sees him and puts him down.
Good job, Roofster. Looks like Frosty's going to be nearly merged with Kevlar reasonably soon. Nice to see Doc Willie getting a little kill. He was the guy that kind of got messed up on the ground earlier on, so nice to see him getting to see the other side of the coin. I think Frosty understands that time is an issue now. And he's looking for some damage.
This hilltop's a pretty solid position. You can see the tracer fire coming off from the Hueys.
No line of sight on anybody yet, though.
Oh, yeah, he's got a little line of sight coming over the treetops. If he puts a Vicar on him, I think he can hit him. I don't think he sees him, though.
Yeah, he needs to be watching that fire on his right-hand side. He's just disappeared over the ridge line. There's some
he might
rockets
have
out,
this
though.
guy
That should
coming in
be
with
nice to spot.
rockets.
Yep, yep. Oh, he definitely sees this, bro. Definitely sees him.
Is he going to be able to get a Vicar off on him, though?
I don't think he sees him. There's another rocket. We still haven't fired anything. Now we're looking left. Come on, Frosty. See the rockets, bro. Just a big bit of collective in there. He might have seen something. Oh, come on, dude. Look for all the gunfire.
Oh, he sees it now. No, more collective. Don't hit the trees.
He's got to have seen that rocket launch there. Oh, flares. He maybe thinks that's a Mistral. No, that's rockets, bro. They're not shooting at you. Come on, Frosty. Let's get some weapons off. Casper's closing right in on him. Casper's is heading for him at a good rate of knots.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Oh, Casper took some ground fire.
Roger. Casper doesn't see him.
And Frosty's buggering off. Casper might see him.
Yeah, he's closing in on him pretty quickly anyway. Casper only has the minigun. So he doesn't have any door gunners. He wants to just put Frosty right in front of him and shoot him. Oh my god, it's going to go down, dude. He sees him. Casper definitely sees Frosty. Could this be it for Mr. Ice Cold? Oh, look out. He's saving his shot. Save your shot, bro. Save it. Alright, guns out. Let's go. Oh my god. Oh,
Frosty has to know he's there now. Oh no!
Big time, oh no.
Casper, I think, has given up the altitude advantage. Oh! I saw a Vicar come right by Casper. Roofies sees Casper.
We're going to see. Oh no, sorry. He's okay.
Second Vicar coming out on Casper.
No, he went in the sea. I called it, bro.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Doc Willie
But Blade Mistral coming on knock.
Oh!
Eats it. And the Stalin bus doing backflips into the ground.
Oh, look, he's got line of sight on Frosty now.
But does Frosty see him? I don't think Frosty
That's
sees him.
going to be a touchdown. Oh,
there goes Frosty. Flare! No way. And Frosty gets popped.
That's all she wrote, guys. That is all she wrote. Oh, he got out. Frosty got out.
But does Roofy see Doc Willie?
Roofy's in the shark position. With the fucking lights on, though, again.
Man, I'm telling you, you missed out on KA-50 class.
Basic training. Roofy's definitely sees this guy. He just doesn't have a shot.
Yeah. So I think everybody can agree that the Mistral is by far the best air-to-air platform in Helo versus Helo combat. It's the easiest to get missiles on target. Yes, the KA-50 is effective, but it takes a lot more effort to get that Vicar where you want it to go in comparison to the IR missile of the Mistral. Vicar coming in on Doc Willie. Is that going to hit him? Came right by him.
from Wizard. And Wizard's on the move. Another Vicar coming in now. Another one.
And Doc Willie has slowed down significantly.
Fox 2.
And Roofies gets splashed. So the Mistral of Doc Willie doing some work.
Yeah, Roofies down.
But another Vicar coming from Wizard.
Oh, just missed him.
And Doc Willie getting out of dodge just in time. But again, there's a significant amount of ground targets remaining for the blue side.
I think, like, despite the blue side having the best air-to-air helicopter, this is going to go to the Reds. This one is definitely going to go to the Reds, Malta.
Yeah. But there's a significant lead. Oh, Vicar coming on Doc Willie again. Right by him.
Now we're trying with a cat.
Oh,
shit,
he did get hit. Not entirely sure what happened. Oh, Roofies did hit him with the Mistral. No, sorry. That was an old kill. I don't know what happened there. I think he hit the tree.
I think maybe, well, I don't know why Wizard wouldn't get the kill, but it looked like maybe one of Wizard's bullets hit him.
Maybe. It looked like Doc Willie hit the tree.
Kevlar waiting in ambush, but he's going to hit a tree. What's Kevlar doing? You want to be a little bit higher than that, dude, so you're not got that ground effect. Wizard looks like he's pulling away, though. Farrago's coming in hot. We've got Turtle Lover and a Mistral coming, Only Bone and a Mistral, and Largo and a Huey. They're all pretty close. They're going to be here in like 1 mic. Nine minutes left to go, 9 minutes.
So Farrago coming in the KA-50. Wizard looks like he's bugging out. Kevlar may see him. No way. Kevlar got hit. Or something happened, because he's smoking now. So I don't know if he had a tail strike.
He's hit a tree. He wasn't smoking the last time I seen him. He's hit a tree. Wizard needs to be careful. I don't think Turtle Lover sees him right now, but if he does, he's in big trouble.
Yeah, but Wizard, if he stops where he's at, which I don't think he's going to.
I think Turtle Lover might see him. Oh shit, yeah, Turtle Lover's going to get him, bro. Watch Turtle Lover. Here comes a Fox 2. Oh, how unlucky is that for Wizard? He flew right out in front of him, poor bastard. See you, son.
But Wizard was able to take one of the blue 4 guys down. I don't know who it was that was right over the objective. Maybe it was Kevlar. So he didn't go down in vain or without taking somebody down with him.
Yeah. Farrago looks like he's going to end up in a bit of trouble. He's up against 2 Mistrals. And he's on his own. He doesn't have anyone close. Bushman, in the back, but he can't be any help in the near future.
If Farrago is able to get decent situational awareness, establish where the opposition is, he can see those Fox 2s coming off the rails. So he has.
If he stops right now, yeah, like you say, if he stops right now and just starts gathering some SA, he's in a good. I think that's what he is doing. He's slowing down.
Now does Only Bone see him? I think Only Bone sees him though.
He's nose down.
But Farrago may see him. He's getting the ground fire coming on. There goes the Vicar. Oh, it's not on Only Bone. It's on the other Mistral.
Fox 2 from Only Bone on Farrago.
Flare's too late. And Farrago goes down. Those Mistrals now, you were talking about not enough of them being out. And they are more than effective coming in here late.
Yep. This is what they should have been doing. This is what the game plan should have been from the get-go, though. Five minutes left. 5.
But anybody from the red side is a decent ways away. The closest being Bushmani, and he's still 15 kilometers away from the blue AO. And as we speak, there are already 2 Mistrals and a Singleton Huey over top of the blue objective.
So if blue want any chance of winning this, they need to get in there and kill all of these units and just hope that they've done enough.
Onlybone looked like he was, or sorry, Turtle Lover took some ground fire, got hit a couple times in the tail. He looks to be okay though.
Octopus fire in the, assuming the shark position to the east of Bullseye. He's just building his SA a little bit. We've got Bushmani and Frosty coming in fast.
He's pretty far away. Thing I don't like about him being that far away is even if you Fox and put a Vicar on somebody, the Vicar by the time it reaches its target from that distance is going to be, it's not going to have any power anymore. So that its ability to maneuver is going to be significantly diminished. Bushmani pushing him with Frosty here from the southeast on Onlybone and Turtle Lover. Look how high Bushmani is.
Damn. I think he's looking to boom and zoom. I think he's just going to nose down and commit.
So his main threat is going to be Turtle Lover, who's still decently low. I don't think he can see Bushmani here.
There's no way those Mistrals are going to be looking that high for someone.
But I don't think Bushmani sees them either.
Vicar out from Frosty.
Can you tell who that's on? Turtle Lover.
Looks like Turtle, yeah.
Oh!
Holy shit!
And it hit him!
Holy shit!
Wow! That was a shot.
I'm going to give you a range right now. Hold on. That was
like 8 kilometers when he launched
yeah,
that.
Yeah,
that
was about 4 miles. 4 miles.
Vicar on... And who got hit there? Bushmani takes down the Huey that was over the blue objective. So Frosty and Bushmani coming up and showing blue floor what's what. Taking
right
people to school.
With 3 minutes left.
Man, that was impressive. Impressive airmanship coming from Frosty and Bushmani there.
I think the biggest lesson for the blue side for the next round, guys, is don't fly in a straight line. I mean, even if you think, even if you think you're safe, dude, do not fly in a straight line.
But just the fact that Bushmani and Frosty were able to spot both of those guys from that far away when they were that low. Granted, they weren't like map of the earth, and Bushmani's guy was getting shot at, but still, it's still quite a feat to be able to see these guys.
And then fire the weapon on the move. Track it on the move as well.
And hit them. Yeah. So we got the Stalin bus of Notch and Roofies in the KA-50. Onlybone bearing down on him. Does he have line of sight?
Onlybone could go out in a blaze of glory here. Oh, he sees them. He sees one of them. Fox 2.
That's on the high one. But he's just giving his position away to the Stalin bus of Natch. The KA-50, I think, is going to get hit, and it does. But does Natch redeem him? Does he avenge his fallen comrade?
Oh, Natch is coming in. Yeah, Natch definitely sees him. Don't fire too early. He's flaring. You don't want to be doing that, dude.
I don't think Onlybone knows he's there. When he flared, Onlybone was already turning cold, and he's not. I think the Stalin bus of Natch, that Mi-8, is going to chase him down. He's at 235 kilometers an hour. Nah, never mind. Onlybone is quickly accelerated past 265. There's no way The
We only
MIA
have
is gonna
1
catch
minute
him.
left. 1 minute.
But Frosty may know what's going on. Coming down on Onlybone, he's got the altitude advantage, so he's got the SA advantage if he can see down there out of the puny windows that the KA-50 has. He's got line of sight to Onlybone, but does he actually see him? I don't think he does. Oh, but Onlybone may be getting run down. 250 kilometers an hour to 280 by Notch. I think he's in a world of trouble here if Notch keeps the pedal to the metal and the collective maxed out.
I think the clock's going to save it.
Oh, just let him run him down. Does he have the energy? Frosty coming right in front of him. Oh, he has the altitude. Okay. Thought we were in trouble. Oh, shots on target. And the evil MI8 taking it to the little baby gazelle.
Oh, it's way overshot.
But he does overshoot him. But man, for as big as that MI8 is, its ability to maneuver is astounding. Is he going to be able to take him down before he runs out of ammo? Come on, put those rockets out there.
That's it. That's it done.
And Frosty's KA-50 crashed, but I think that's all she wrote. I think he ran out of ammo and is breaking off the engagement. But does Onlybone, knowing that he's not being chased any longer, try and turn around and find him? That'd be futile anyway. He's gone over the ridgeline.
Yeah. That was awesome though, dude. This was a big success. This was a huge success. Shout out to Alpenwolf again for coming up with this and putting it together. Yeah, this was great fun. I'm looking forward to the next one already.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Are you having these guys land or are you just shutting the event down?
I'm not sure. I think they are all going to RTB. Yeah, they're going to RTB.
You may want to let Kevlar know. So chat, what do you guys think? We haven't involved you guys a whole lot in this conversation. What do you think of the Hilo Mano y Mano Rotary madness that was going on here? Jofo says he enjoyed it. Live Sim Impact say they enjoy it. Wichetti Grub 101 says he likes it. This was a lot of fun. I think we need more guns action from the fast movers. I think we need more merging. It's a lot more fun to watch from a viewership perspective when you're in close instead of seeing these long distance, Fox 1s and Fox 3s. But I think that's all she wrote. Maverick, you got anything to say to wrap this up?
No, I think that's all. So we're going to go and have a debrief now and close the event down and get the server back up and running. And yeah, so make sure you guys check out for the next one. It'll be up in the ED forums in the tournament section. It's probably going to be in about 2 months' time. So make sure you guys are around for that.
And for anybody that's not regularly on the forums, if you guys click in the events tab on the DCS World Events Twitch page, there's a breakdown of all the events coming up on this channel. So you can see the helicopter events on here, all the coming SATAL matches, what time they're going to be on. You can have Twitch notify you when the event's coming up, so you don't have to worry about, you know, maybe there's something you didn't want to watch, but there's other stuff you want to watch. You can set up all your notifications locally on Twitch, have Twitch email you your notifications to make sure that you don't miss any of the events. So make sure you check that out. But Mav, this has been surprisingly fun. I know I said this earlier, but I was skeptical coming into this, and this was a good time. So
I'm glad you enjoyed it, man. I'm glad you enjoyed
it.
You're welcome, dude. You're welcome. I'm glad we did this. I knew this was going to be good. I've wanted to do it for a long time. And now that people have seen it and there's like the proof of concept and that it works and that it is good fun, I think next time we're definitely going to get 20 versus 20. And it's going to be even more chaotic. It's going to be great fun. I can't wait.
But guys, I think that's all she wrote. I know we got a bunch of latecomers coming in here. You can always watch the replay. That was a lot of fun. And until next time, guys, we got SATAL next weekend, 1300 Zulu. And then watch out and check that event section in the ED Forums, on the ED Forums tournament section, and here on Twitch on this page. Just hit the events tab for more events coming up. And I'll catch you guys later. I'm Moltar, joined by Maverick, and it's been fun. Have a good one.
See you, dudes.